Opening statements this afternoon in the closely watched criminal trial of Pierce County Sheriff Ed Troyer.
And right from the start, the jury was presented with two radically different versions of the confrontation at the heart of the case. Fox 13's Frankie Thompson was in the courtroom and joins us with those details tonight. Frankie?
Both Sheriff Ed Troyer and Cedric Altimer, the newspaper carrier he was following, are expected to testify. But based on opening statements, prosecutors and defense could be fighting over almost every detail of that tense encounter and what they say actually happened.
There's two sides of the story to what happened on January 27, 2021 in Tacoma. Now it's up to a jury at Pierce County District Court to determine what is true.
This case is quite simple. Pierce County Sheriff Ed Troyer got into a confrontation with a newspaper carrier and then lied to a 911 dispatcher by reporting that the newspaper carrier threatened to kill him.
They have to prove that he willingly lied. That's what the jury instruction is going to be to you, that he willingly lied about getting a threat. How could they ever prove that? Because that claim is false.
On the day in question, officials say Cedric Altimer, a black male newspaper carrier, was making deliveries in Tacoma when Troyer began following him in his personal car. State prosecutors say Altimer got out of his car and approached Troyer.
He asked Sheriff Troyer something to the effect of, "Why are you following me? Is it because I'm black? Are you a cop?" Sheriff Troyer did not answer any of these questions. He did not identify himself as a law enforcement officer. He did not show a badge, and he did not tell Mr. Altimer that he lived in the neighborhood. Instead, he began questioning Mr. Altimer. He asked whether Mr. Altimer knew where he was and accused him of being a porch pirate.
Prosecutors tell the jury Troyer called a back channel to South Sound 911, repeatedly telling a dispatcher that Altimer threatened to kill him. Prosecutors say this prompted a large police presence with their guns out of their holsters. But the defense says Troyer recalls that scene differently.
There were 40 officers and a massive response. False. Maybe 7 to 8 were there. That this was a call to 911? False. He called an inside channel that you might call to say, who's going to be on shift next? Are we covered enough? Internal kinds of communications.
Court documents say Troyer then backed off of his threat claims after questioning by Tacoma police. The defense argues not only are the accusations false, but mentions Altimer filed a lawsuit against the sheriff.
$5 million against the sheriff county city. And I'm bringing that up to you because it's relevant to his credibility when he takes the stand, and he will take the stand. Anybody that has a financial interest in a case, whether it's $5 million, more or less, has a financial bias to win, an interest to win, so to speak, in the criminal case.
We'll hear from the state's first witness, who was an officer who responded to that scene. That testimony will begin tomorrow morning here at Pierce County District Court. Reporting in Tacoma, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.